just want to say that Luke is actually one of my favorite people. He's actually such a great guy. I genuinely like him a lot, but I still want to tell the story anyway. Well, actually, okay. So first, I got to hang out with Luke when I went to Duncan's wedding, which was really fun. I had a great time, and I'm really glad I went. And yeah, I got to like hang out with Luke, and I think we're done with the Deadney team. Let's push this around. Yeah, I had a really nice time at the wedding. I like Luke is genuinely just such a funny guy. Like, I was dying. He's also a very good dancer. Like, unironically, a really good dancer. Yeah, just like I really like him a lot. But one time, okay, so one time, wait, what? I seriously need to like unregister that team because it's just taking up space. We need to use that team still. I kind of want to. We're never gonna use this team again. So one time it was before Luke and I were like, before we were like as good friends as we are now, and we were drafting for the WBE, and I saw that Luke was streaming, right? And so I went into his stream just to say hi, you know, because I was like, oh, Luke's streaming, like, yeah, it's cool whenever I see people who like I know streaming. I like sometimes I pop in, you know, just to say hi. So I was like, hey, Luke, and Luke, I'm gonna do my recreation. So this is the encounter. I was like, hey, Luke, how are ya? And Luke was like, he's like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, mate. Oh, that's Australian. Sorry. Wait, now I can't do British. Oh, how do you do British? It was like, oh yeah, I'm doing Australian. I don't even mean to. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, he was like, yeah, I'm just resetting for the shiny Mew, etc., etc. And then he like sees my comment and he was like, Wolfie, I swear to God, if you came in here to tell me it's my turn to draft, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna delete your channel. He like went off on me, and it wasn't even his turn to draft. I was just saying hi, and that was the day. Luke scared the heck out of me. I was like, no, Luke, I just wanted to say hi. And he was like, oh, that's okay then. And went back to trying to get his Mew. It took him like 3 million encounters. And then at the wedding, his mom made fun of my accent. I don't even have an accent. The British people are the ones with the accents. But his mom, she was like, Luke was like, oh yeah, Mom, this is a friend of mine from America. And she was like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, Washington, D.C. And she was like, Washington, D.C. And I was like, excuse me? Okay. Anyway, it's week. I have no idea. The WBE, we're up against Luke. Like him a lot. He's got an interesting team here. I did not prep very well, to be honest. I like prepped super last minute. I didn't think through a lot of like what's going on. He already locked in. What the heck, dude? I don't know what I want to bring. I don't even know. For some reason I brought Fortress. I knew Fortress was going to be bad. I like should have brought Piloswine or like literally anything else. I would have rather Stoutland even. He definitely didn't bring. Oh, he didn't bring Zygarde. Wow, I'm glad I have quadruple hidden power ice. Moongus looks strong as heck. I gotta watch out for Necrozma. What's he gonna lead with? Seismitoad? Wish I had Taunt right now. Let's lead off with Itsy Bitsy. It's gonna be pretty solid against a lot of... Oh, we have to choose all the mons, that's right. It's gonna be really solid against a lot of what he wants to bring, I think. His only defogger is Rotom Heat, so we can keep that in mind. Let's think. So overall game plan, I need to get damage on the Scrafty somehow. Getting rid of the Scrafty would be super nice. Mew is really physically defensive, and he doesn't have that many, physical mons, so that may have been a mistake. Yeah. Anyway, good luck, have fun to Luke. Really great guy. Seriously, go check him out. I really like him a lot. I definitely don't feel like I'm in the best mindset at the moment. So I'm gonna do my best, guys, but this might be the end of my undefeated streak. I am glad I have Tornadus. This Tornadus that I have, though. I didn't even finish like putting the sets in the damage calc. Pachinko, I think that's Rotom. Okay, that's not good. That's like the one mon I didn't want to lead with. Okay, so we're leading with Itsy Bitsy. So obviously Itsy Bitsy can take a hit here. Pretty easily. I should have with Cheetar. I feel like he's just gonna go for like Volt Switch, but I don't have the ground type, so I can't really stop him from doing that. We're gonna Shroomburst. I'm Assault Vest and bulky. I can take 2 overheats thanks to my spread, unless he's a boosting item. So I think that's just a solid move. I do think he's gonna go for Volt Switch, and because he can just go into I think I want to keep my Araquanid healthy. Let's pull up a Moongus in the calc. Let's pull up Rotom Heat in the calc. His Z Crystal's poisoning him, so yeah. I'm just gonna go on Moongus here. A Moongus can recover his health. We are regenerator this week, which is nice. Oh, he doesn't have Nihilego either, so Stomping Tantrum is also useless. Yeah, that is a Volt Switch like I expected. So let's just go ahead and pull up the calc. He does 19 damage, 18 damage? He does 18 damage, so that means that he is... That's a mid roll for like a mid special attack. Can you get that roll? It's the lowest possible roll with max special attack. Necrozma comes in. Okay. I'm not really sure what Necrozma wants to go for here. Probably Stealth Rocks, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go into Mew here. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm kind of curious what this Necrozma wants to go for. But Mew, even if he gets Stealth Rocks up, it's not immediately terrible. It's gonna put some pressure on my team. But if Necrozma doesn't have, if I can burn the Necrozma, it shouldn't really be able to do too much to my T-Tar. I have a feeling it's gonna go for Rocks here. And like also launching a Super Fang into whatever wants to switch into Mew is always is never a bad option. I'm trying to get Mew in because I think Mew baits into Scrafty, and I think because I feel like oh no, dude, what? All right, we'll fix this. Sorry, at least it wasn't much. I just found these. I think they're my mom's. It makes everything dark. I can't really see very well. Anyway, I think there's just problems with the Wi-Fi today. I talked to Patters, and he said that he was having a lot of trouble with the Wi-Fi. We are both online after the disconnect, so we're just going to cross our fingers and hope it doesn't happen again, because it just makes everything much more miserable. But yeah, anyway, like I said, we're going to Mew this turn. He actually got the same damage roll on his Rotom, interestingly enough. He did 18 last time. We did 18 this time, which is convenient. But yeah, we're going to go Mew. These are making it hard to see. I don't know. I think so far this isn't a great start. I think there's a good chance he either sets up or he gets his rocks up, both of which are not amazing for us. We don't have a ton for this Necrozma. If it's Calm Mind, if it's Swords Dance, at least we can burn it. I don't think he would just go for a Photon Geyser because he's not really under that much pressure. He could also sub, which would be super bad. So yeah, there's basically I feel like he's definitely the driving seat. He does stay in, but even though he's in the driving seat, it's not over yet. It was still pretty early game. Our Japanese Mew comes out, goes for a Swords Dance. Okay, well that's not ideal. The good news is we have Will-O-Wisp, but again, we don't really have too much to stop this thing. So we're definitely gonna burn this thing. He's got Swords Dance, he's got Photon Geyser. He could have two other moves for coverage, maybe Knockoff. We'll have to see what he wants to do here. His Z Crystal is Poison EMZ. I'm a little worried about something like a Lumberry, but my team doesn't normally use status, and the fact that he took so long to think about that play, we do connect, okay. Means, in my mind, I think he might not have Lumberry. Okay, Knockoff comes out, so this is just regular powered Knockoff. Does not that much damage, to be honest. Knockoff, Photon Geyser, Swords Dance. Knockoff is probably his best option. He might have a recovery move as well, but I think he might have something for T-Tar. So I think just going for a Super Fang here is fine. Because Super Fang should put this thing in Mega Tyranitar's range. If he knockoffs again, I'll Roost. I think he's likely to Swords Dance, to be honest. Or switch out. But yeah, getting a burn on Necrozma is really nice. It's also nice that he didn't use it to set Stealth Rocks. That probably means that the Seismitoad is the Stealth Rock user. And yeah, he's only doing about 25%. So even though this thing kind of... This wasn't intended to be my Zygarde. One of my Zygarde checks. Does he switch? He stays in. We connect. Okay. So now we'll see if he's leftovers. Goes for another Swords Dance. Okay. Does he have Brick Break? Does he have Dream Punch? He doesn't have leftovers. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up Tyranitar on the calc here. He's got Necrozma. We know that... All we know is that he has Knockoff. Let's pull up our Mew. Because we might be able to tell some stuff about this thing. So Knockoff with Max Attack Adamant should be doing... what's it called? Prism Armor? Okay. It should be doing, at minimum 64 damage, which is less than he did. He did 63 damage. So he's not Max Attack Adamant. So let's go ahead and pull up Tyranitar here. And what's the worst case? Let's say he's Colbur Berry. Even with Colbur Berry, he still gets KO'd. So the question is, would he Brick Break me here? Because I'm tempted to say he doesn't. I don't... Like, I'm concerned because we haven't seen the item yet. But I think we're going to go into Tyranitar. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I've used Super Fang Seismic Toss before. So I don't know if he'd go for the all-out read, because I put him pretty low. I feel like he might recover here. I just don't... I hope he doesn't go for a fighting move or Earthquake. Okay, he goes for a knockoff, so that's fine. Safety goggles. Oh, perfect. We know the item. How fast is Necrozma? It actually could outspeed Tyranitar. Let's get Tyranitar out of here, dude. Now that we know the item, it's going for a fighting move or a ground. Like, so Luke in this situation. Sorry, let me try and explain what I'm thinking. Luke. No. So if Luke is faster, right? Let's say Luke is. So if Luke is faster, and he has a coverage move, then he'll use it here. And if he isn't faster, if he isn't faster, then he has a good reason to switch into Scrafty. So either way, or if he doesn't have a coverage move, he has a good reason to switch into Scrafty. So pretty much regardless, I think it makes sense for me to go in to switch. Not necessarily out into Tornadus, but I think Tornadus is actually a good shout here, as the Brits say, because he doesn't want to take a crunch. So I think this is a good move. He might stand. Okay, Bird Up comes out. Bird the heck up. Brick Break. Okay, so as I expected, he does have something, and we also know his item. So we know he's got knockoff, safety goggles, Photon Geyser. Okay. How much is... now, I actually think Tornadus is bad and isn't going to do enough here. It does 32%. How much does he have left? If it connects, and he's max HP. I literally can't tell if that's enough. What are... Let's say we U-turn. Oh, we don't even have knockoff. I forgot about that. 32% minimum to 38. I'm going to go for an Air Slash. Tornadus is nice here because it outspeeds the Greninja, but it's not essential. Yeah, it's not essential. I mean, obviously, ideally, I would like to have my Tornadus survive this turn. Air Slash can miss as well, which would just be really bad for us. However, we know this Necrozma doesn't have any recovery. We know its item. And I think it's worth it because this Necrozma is actually pretty threatening. We do connect, so we have a chance to flinch, and I think we have a very good chance to KO. Okay, we get the KO, so that's good. Necrozma's gone. Necrozma wasn't the thing I was the most afraid about, to be honest. But after seeing the set, it definitely was scary. And we still have our Choice Scarf Tornadus at full HP. Rotom comes back out. The good news is this thing can't really... Okay, wait, hang on a second. I forgot about Swallow. Okay, so it's actually a good Tornadus KO there because I legitimately forgot about Swallow. I think this is going to be another Volt Switch. I don't think I have any reason to not go into Rotom here. I don't care about getting burned. I think he'll Volt Switch. And yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really have anything else that I want to take Volt Switch. At least with Shroomber, like... Did he do... Oh, he did 19 this turn? Okay. 18, 18, 19. The good thing about Amoonguss is, like... It at least... Like, he could go Swallow here, but I feel like Swallow's something he wants to save to clean the game. And because my Tornadus is back up to full, like, even my Tornadus... It's... Oh, we're using some different sets this week. This is, like, more specially offensive Amoonguss, for example, and... Also, what else do we have that's kind of weird? Oh, revealed Wormunium. He knows that now. Artemia. Don't know what that is. Does it have Flame Orb? Shroomber. Okay, it's physical. Alright, let's pull up the calc. We're using some weird sets. I think that's what I was saying. Okay. Versus Tornadus T. Facade doesn't KO. Last turn of Sandstorm, and Tornadus is at full. I think we go Tornadus here. Let's go Tornadus. I EV Tornadus to outspeed and to threaten this thing. So this thing is a problem. So if I could get rid of it, that'd be awesome. Goes for Brave Bird. So the recoil there is nice, actually. We definitely don't die to this. Okay, we'll take it. So he did 186 minus 35. So the good news here is he did 151 damage, which is he can't. Can you? So it was. He's probably he could get that roll with either Jolly or Adamant. Would he have Quick Attack on this team? I'm tempted to say no. I feel like he wouldn't have Quick Attack on this team because I feel like. Okay, he's got U-turn, he's got Brave Bird. Swallow doesn't get a fighting move though. I feel like he would want Heat Wave, maybe. Facade, Brave Bird, U-turn, I think are all going to be there. So on versus my team, the Swallow outspeeds my whole team. So would he have Quick Attack? And if he does have Quick Attack, I don't really have good switch-ins for this either way though. I'm just going to go for an Air Slash. I hope he doesn't have Quick Attack. I mean, either way... Actually, no, not either way. This is kind of bad if he has quick... If he has, Yeah, this could be kind of bad, actually. Okay, switches out. That's fine. Pachinko. Okay. So he's afraid of the Scarf. Maybe I should have switched. He's not leftovers in Rotom, so at least we get a little bit of chip. Okay, here's the problem. This time if he goes back into... How badly do we need Amoonguss in this game? Because we could sack Amoonguss off to get rid of it. Because if he wants to Brave Bird again, he'll take a lot of damage. I mean, Amoonguss is nice, but not essential, right? Because we can beat Greninja with a couple of our other mons. Sorry, I'm just trying to think this through. Because he's going to take a lot of recoil if he goes into... And we're not going to take... We could also go Tyranitar here. Versus Swallow. Because how much... Even Guts U-turn isn't going to do that much. Or, yeah, Guts U-turn isn't going to do that much. And Swallow doesn't learn close combat. And it wouldn't be bad if we bait him into going Scrafty. Would it be bad if we bait him into going Scrafty? It would be kind of bad if he goes into Scrafty. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think. I've still got 50 seconds left. So basically, I feel like I don't want to stay in with Tornadus because I'm locked into Air Slash, and I feel like outspeeding stuff with Tornadus is pretty good. So I kind of want to go into Amoonguss, or... Because Mew dies to Swallow, right? My custom set. Yeah, my Mew can take a Facade at this range, but it can't take one after Volt Switch. Yeah, we're just out of range. Fortress is kind of terrible in this matchup, so I kind of want to sack Fortress. Honestly. I really am not feeling Fortress this game. But if I go Fortress, he's going to Volt Switch. Sorry, I need to decide really quickly. What's he going to go into? Scrafty? Greninja? Yeah, let's go Fortress. I don't feel like I need Fortress this game. We have Defog on Tornadus. Let's see if he Volt Switches. Okay. Does about 62 damage. Rotom H. This thing is annoying. The thing is, I just forced him out of it. I don't think he wants to bring in against Fortress. Let's see what he goes into here, because that could be interesting. Fortress, my custom set. So Voltage did what, 68 damage you said? Wait, what? No, it didn't do that much. 58? I can't see. How much did it do? 62 damage? I think this is probably modest max special attack. Who's coming in? Swallow. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. So how much did he do? He did 182... 62, right? Minus 116? 66, right. 66. So he's modest max special attack, almost certainly. He has more than 108. 60 special attack. Actually, yeah, he can only do that if he's max special attack. Okay, so that's good. Now let's pull up Swallow in the calc. Because I think there's a good chance the thing is Heat Wave. So we live a Brave Bird, which is great. So do we live a Heat Wave? Heat Wave. Singles. Naive. Yeah, I think we live a Heat Wave. I'm not going to be scared out by this thing. The only question is, do I want to Rocks? Do I want to Volt Switch? Volt Switch does 50%? Okay. Well, let's see if he's minus nature. What if he's like hasty? 44%, that'll put him in range. Okay, we're Volt Switching. Okay. That sucks. I'm Akka. Okay, let me just say right now, that does 37%, so it's not actually the end of the world. It's a little unfortunate. Even with his max special attack, modest, which he's not, we still survive that. Like, that doesn't do, like, we're Akka Berry, but, that's super unfortunate. I feel bad because I just feel like he's going to be tilted just because, like, he's like, oh, like, because I was planning on sacking Fortress. You guys saw that. But that's great. Yeah, okay, so what does he have left? Scrafty, Rotom Heat, Greninja, Scrafty, Rotom Heat, Greninja, and Seismiyode. Very unfortunate. Wow, Fortress actually did something. He was supposed to be Death Fodder, but he actually did something. We were Akka, we're max HP, max special defense, sassy. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep focus here, because I feel like I want to go into Mew or Tornadus. Or Amoonguss, actually. I feel like I could go Amoonguss and just launch a big Sludge Bomb. He could also be Scarf Rotom, actually. We have no reason... Like, he could be Scarf modest max special attack Rotom. I'm just worried, so if I go Mew and he goes Greninja, he's just going to immediately force me out. Let's just go... Let's go Shroomberg. Let's go Shroomberg and fire off a Sludge Bomb. A little bit worried about Scrafty, but... Yeah. We still have Scarf Tornadus as well. We could have also gone T-Tar, but again, I didn't want to give the Scrafty like a free switch in. I'm okay giving it like a knockoff because I still have. I think it might be Scarf Rotom based on how he's playing this because it's not Specs. And I think Scarf would make sense if he expects a Tornadus lead because... Oh, Scarf would actually make a lot of sense here because it can outspeed Pokemon after they boost. It can outspeed Tyranitar after it boosts. Oh, that would make a lot of sense, right? It can outspeed Scarf, Tyranitar, and burn it. And that also explains why we didn't see a Leftovers. Yeah, sorry about that miss, dude. Hopefully it doesn't end up mattering too much. I mean, it keeps my Fortress a bit healthier and doesn't reveal too much information, but I think... Yeah. I mean, the game's not over yet, right? We're still pretty... got a far ways to go, because my... Okay, it's Rotom. We're just gonna Sludge Bomb this thing. I'm a Soulfest. I could live a Specs hit even if he wasn't... Even if he was Specs. There's nothing left in his team that wants to take a Sludge Bomb. Literally nothing. I mean, I guess Seismitoad, but are you gonna switch Seismitoad into Amoonguss? I don't think so. And if we can get this damage off... He also doesn't appear to be bulky, because Air Slash is a weak move, and Tornadus is a weak offensive Pokemon, so... So it shouldn't be doing that much damage. Like I just realized that. So he's probably got a lot of speed and a lot of special attack. He's definitely max special attack. We've learned that. He's probably max speed. He's modest, which also means Scarf Tornadus at speed. Which also means that the Sludge Bomb does enough and or gets the poison. Rotom will soon be in range of Air Slash, which would be really nice. Also, yeah, the Sludge Bomb should do a good bit of damage because I'm actually offensive Amoonguss this week. I mean, I'm bulky, but I still have, I actually have a lot of special attack in this one. He goes for an Overheat. That sucks, dude. That is actually so unfortunate. I'm EV, so that only does 66%, but that's still, like, super unfortunate. I feel really bad. How much? Yeah, that was not going to do very much. I'm going to stay in here, just go for another Sludge Bomb, because just to kind of demonstrate that I could take two. I don't want to win this way, honestly. I feel like I'd rather have him hit these moves, you know? Because it wasn't bad if I took them, you know? Amoonguss can heal off that. Amoonguss could actually take two and solo this Rotom. But, you know, Amoonguss didn't want to. Amoonguss wanted to do his own thing. And I'm proud of Amoonguss, but I don't know, Luke's my boy. I don't know. Luke's my boy. Like, I'm not trying, I want a good, I literally, like, I would actually rather have him hit these moves. Because I'm more interested in having, like, a good match than I am in, you know, just, like, at this stage in the league, like, winning or losing isn't super important. In Top Cut, like, obviously, like, I'll be happy. Like, if this were happening in Top Cut, I'd be like, nice. But even then, I don't know. Luke is actually such a gem, such a sweetheart that, like, I really don't feel good about this. Anyway, let's see if his Rotom, how bulky his Rotom is, because H. He's not bulky. He's got he's probably got a little bit of HP, but not a ton. He switches out, so that means he's Scarf, right? Because otherwise he would have Volt switched. Kuchiki. Greninja. Okay. We're just Sludge Bomb. We're going to keep Sludge Bombing. Shouldn't that have done more? Isn't Greninja bad? That should have done more. He's bulky. He's got some bulk, so we're going to Giga Drain. Greninja can't do anything to threaten Amoonguss. Famous last words, but we're going to go for a Giga Drain. Okay, Fling Acrobatics. Does this thing even get Acrobatics? Seriously? I didn't think this thing got Acrobatics. It does. Okay. How much is max attack Greninja? Let's see. King's Rock. Torrent. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to calc this. Fling. Let's say he's Jolly. Max attack. To Amoonguss. It should do... Okay, it did how much? 20... Wait, no? 36, right? 221 minus 118? 185, I mean? 36 damage, which means that he's adamant. Okay, so that's good to know. So now we also know he's got no item, because that was a high roll, and he's got Acrobatics. It actually doesn't KO. But I'm not sure I want Amoonguss to take all this damage needlessly, so what about Tornadus? How much is Tornadus taking? Tornadus T. My custom set, it does nothing to Tornadus. We're going Tornadus here. And we'll go for a U-turn. He could have Water Shuriken, though. How bad would it be if Amoonguss... we can take on Acrobatics. I want to save Tornadus. I should have saved Amoonguss, actually, because... Yeah. This doesn't KO. Okay, yeah, I was like, whew. Yeah. Okay. Got a bit of health left. Back. So he's only got 3 mons left. He's got Rotom Heat, Scrafty, and Seismitoad. Rotom Heat's nearly gone as well. Go on. I still don't want to let him get Scrafty in for free, honestly. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Also, this isn't necessarily over because my Tornadus is kind of low. Amoonguss obviously just got put pretty low. Although, actually, I think if he goes Rotom, I think I actually stay in with Amoonguss and Sludge Bomb. Because even though it's likely that he overheats, if he overheats, I can go into Mew, and then I can go Will-O-Wisp, and the Scrafty, and then I can just, like, or I can Roost on the Rotom, and then I think I just win the game from there. Right, like, hang on, let's think, because we could also try and actually sack Fortress, because Amoonguss is still nice for the, what's it called? I feel like I honestly feel like we just sack Amoonguss, but Amoonguss has done such a good job this game. Could also go into Tyranitar, because I think he's gonna Volt Switch here. I think he's gonna Volt Switch, but I want to cover for the option of him overheating. But I really feel like he's going to Volt Switch. Because if he overheats, I can just go Mew, I Roost, and then I can almost win the game. But also that works also if I sack off Fortress, right? No, it doesn't work with Fortress, actually. So I've got to choose. Do I want to sacrifice Amoonguss, give up one of my best Pokemon at the cost of getting a free... or the benefit of getting a free switch into Mew? Yeah... I'm just going to have to be careful from here on out, because... Stays in. Dude, okay, that actually sucks. That actually sucks. I feel so bad about that. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Oh, no. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. I mean, I was going to go to Mew, and then probably win the game, but I can still do that. That's actually... he got so unlucky. I feel so bad. Normally when I get, like, good luck, I'm just, like, I think it's funny, but this is just, this like, actually hurts. Well, I don't need the Scarf anymore, so I guess I can go into Bird Up, question mark? Can also go Itsy Bitsy. Let's go Bird Up. How much does Knockoff do from Scrafty? I don't have that many answers. Wait, did he intimidate me? I wasn't paying attention. He did, okay, because he's not Shed Skin, so if I burn him, he's burnt forever. Could do as much as 100 damage. Itsy Bitsy really kind of sucks here. I'm just afraid he's going to Dragon Dance on me. I could still throw this, to be honest, because I feel like since I got so lucky, I've kind of lost track of my goal. I really do feel like Mew can win this, though. Alright, it is DD. So that's pretty bad, actually. I could actually lose this. I could legitimately lose this. I feel like if I Air Slash him... Well, okay, what's... Okay, so he's got +1. How much does Mew take from this? 72%, up to 150 damage. I actually have to Air Slash, actually. I don't have a better option. Koba, okay. Did a lot of damage. Don't flinch. Okay. Ice Punch, Dragon Dance. Sorry, Tornadus. You did a good job. That also means Amoonguss is under threat. However, I think a Araquanid should be able to do a lot of damage here. Right, Araquanid should take the KO. He's probably got Ice Punch, Drain Punch. He shouldn't have anything for my Araquanid. Let's go for Big Liquidation. Right, because even if he goes into... Seismitoad, we at least forced him out, and I don't think we can afford to go for something else. Yeah, we might. It's not impossible for us to lose this, actually. Scrafty shouldn't have anything that does that much damage to or Aquanid. Yeah, switches out to Tank Top. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I kind of want to Magic Coat this turn to see what he wants to go for. Yeah, I kind of want to get... I want to get Mew back in eventually. He might knock off, but it's fine. The ideal situation would be like a Toxic or something, or a Stealth Rock. Oh, no! Dude, what are these sets? What are these sets? This is not over, people. Is he AV? We're Magic Coating in. I don't want to let him get rocks up, and Leech Life isn't going to do any damage anyways. Bound. Thanks, Aquanid. Not what I needed right now. Now, we do need to be careful, because if I don't get Mew positioned correctly, a Scrafty can just sweep through my team. Yeah. I feel like he might have Toxic. Let's see. Let's see. What's he going to go for? He shouldn't have that many damaging moves for me. Scald. Okay, that's fine. He's not doing any damage. Actually, Araquanid, if he doesn't have a like Toxic, Araquanid might be able to solo this thing. Actually, you know what we're gonna do this turn? We're gonna Sticky Web, because even if he sets something up, yeah, okay, that's fine. Because now Scrafty can't Dragon Dance on us, which is nice. Yeah, and he can't remove those. Ow, 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 ow. Scald, Infestation, we haven't seen the other two. Probably, I actually don't know. Give me your health. He probably doesn't have a knockoff, because that would have made sense to use. Bug is not very effective on ground, though, to be honest. Okay. Oh, never mind. Bug is neutral on ground? I literally don't know how Bug works. Give me my health back. Lefties? Okay, so we know the item. We know two of the moves. We know he's probably got Toxic on that thing, right? Stop it! Dude! If at this point he doesn't have Toxic, if he does have Toxic, he'll go for it here. I'll use Magic to create some space for myself. Otherwise, I can just Leech Life this thing to death. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. I knew he had it. Araquanid is actually doing work. Okay, we should be freed this turn. Please let us be freed this turn. I've had enough of this. I think that means we're freed. Are we freed? Okay. What are we going to do? Do we need to keep this thing healthy? Is Tyranitar even good anymore? I want to say no. I want to say Tyranitar, what's he going to do versus these two? I feel like this is the time to go T-Tar. Launch some big crunches. Get Mew in for free. Because Itsy Bitsy clearly threatened out his Scrafty. So I think we should get T-Tar in here. I would have liked to go Moongus, but I didn't want to risk like getting trapped in case he had like Earthquake. In case he went Infestation and then Earthquake and then my Moongus fainted. Ah, that sucks. Okay, that really sucks. Alright. That means Araquanid's very not useful. Scald, Infestation, Toxic, Stealth Rock. Do we wanna? We could also go back into Mew here. If only I had like a better attacking moves. I do still have Rapid Spin Fortress. That's an option that we can use, but I don't really feel like it's worth it most of the time. It's obvious. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm glad for the little bit of damage. Because, like, he is losing health gradually, just not very quickly. Which is what gradually means. Good job, Wolf. I am very glad that we have Sticky Webs up, just because, yeah. I mean, for obvious reasons. Now I can switch Mew in and I can Will-O-Wisp. Because if he's burnt, then this becomes a lot easier. Also, let's see how much this does. Because if this does... Give me that big damage. Okay. Setting Sandstorm might have actually backfired a little bit. Because I think it might put Mew into... actually, no. Mew can take +1 Will-O-Wisp. If he Dragonisses and then I burn him, Mew will still be okay. Yes, Mew will still be okay. This is definitely the time to use Mew. Because he's in range of 2 more Ice Punches. And we already know he doesn't have an item because he had the Koba Berry. Wish I saved Tornadus, but I was really spooked by this thing. Yeah, Sticky Webs are coming in clutch here because it's meaning so even if you Dragonisses, Mew will still outspeed. Now, I could still miss, which would be super bad. However, yeah. If I missed, we might legitimately lose the game. I have a feeling that if we miss Will-O-Wisp, we could actually lose here. Because he won't be in range of T-Tar, and he'll outspeed Araquanid after Dragonance, and he can KO Amoonguss. And he can recover health as well. So it's going to come down to whether or not we can kill Will-O-Wisp, it looks like. Wish we had a move that wasn't Super Fang, Will-O-Wisp, or Psychic. Or, you know, like if we had Aura Sphere, oof, okay, yeah, DD comes out. I agree with that. He knew I was afraid of a fighting move. We do know he's DD and Ice Punch, so he might, like, he could have other coverage moves. It's not impossible. We are still faster. We are at a burned range of knockoff. Please hit. Super please hit. Okay. Ooh, Mew, you're so good. Mew is so good. What's he gonna do? Knock off. Not gonna KO. No way. Okay, yeah, I knew it. I doubted myself. I will be the first to say it. I definitely doubted myself there. Turn to Sand left. 1, so I can Roost. I think Roost is the best play. Because we can just Roost all him. Because Super Fang, he's so low that, like, I don't have any ways of damaging this thing. Because my best attacking move is Super Fang. Let's see if he DDs again. I agree with that. I could go T-Tar to reset the Sand, but I don't really think it's worth it. He's dying to knock off or to burn eventually. What he could do though is start going for Drain Punches and trying to heal his health back. I think if I Super Fang, he'll die. I have a feeling that if I Super Fang, he'll die. I'm gonna Super Fang. Hope you die. GG's again. We might die to a knockoff. Please die to Super Fang. Plus burn. Okay. He's not dead. Is Roost better or is Super Fang better? Super Fang is better. Because he might Drain Punch to try and like beat me in a 1-on-1. But he'll run out of health if I Super Fang. Okay, he didn't go for it. Mew's being bulky. Go to Mew. You did your best. I feel so bad about those misses. I think the Heat Wave miss definitely didn't matter because I didn't bring Fortune Season for the rest of the game. Both overheat misses were definitely unfortunate. I mean, Amoonguss, the second one, I think you could argue that it wasn't a huge deal, but I mean, I think it was still like it definitely affected like Luke's gameplay. Let's go for Genesis Supernova. I like that in VGC you can cancel. In singles you can't cancel. This isn't going to KO, but it will do... He doesn't have any recovery. We've already seen all his moves. Except for leftovers. I guess maybe the better play was to try and preserve a differential. But that's okay. Since we're going to be 7-0 at this point, it doesn't really matter about differential too much, I think. I swear my hair looks better in person. It looks kind of... like from this angle, it looks a little silly. Yeah, I got the Psychic Terrain up. Scald comes out. I don't think this will KO. Burn? Unfortunate. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be the game. I'm sorry about that, Luke. I really am. That's not... Yeah. Those misses were super unfortunate. All 3 fire moves missing when they were like 90 and 95% accurate. 90% accurate. What's Overheat's accuracy? Does anyone even know? Definitely unfortunate, but... yeah. Really cool team. Like, the fact that he almost brought this back with just Scrafty and Seismitoad Because, like, a lot of my Pokemon couldn't really do anything to Scrafty. The Necrozma was super scary. The Swallow was super scary. Yeah, Luke played really well, in my opinion. But, yeah, we got pretty lucky, and I think we had a good team matchup as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it. Go check out Luke's channel. He's dope. And I'll see you next time. Peace.